Oh, and welcome back. Not a lot's changed with us, but it's been a week for you. We're back into it too. Last we left off, the group are meandering around the capital city of Elantra. Mental. Going off and getting their fortunes read by kobold seers, going and meeting up with sellers of mystical goods, and some of us meeting old friends. Getting back into our game, Deadeye. You've had some time to think. What would you like to do in the capital city of Elantra on your own now?
Yeah, so everyone's just kind of like left me there, so I'm still sitting in the middle. I think with our tasks at hand and some other things from looking around at a little map we got provided, I'm going to sneak off into the corner quickly, and I want to use my disguise kit.
Yep.
I want to attempt to disguise myself as the easiest way I can think of it is Doc from Back to the Future kind of hair, but also just in a very learned thing, some long robes, but kind of Back to the Future style. And I want to head towards the Great Library.
The Great Library. Now, what number's that for me?
Number 7, top left of the map.
Number 7, Great Library. Let's have a look on. Here we go. Great Library up here. Perfect. All right, so roll me a performance check with advantage because you actually have a lot of these items you require on you. You have some old robes that you guys have picked up from the Magisterium. You're pretty proficient in making yourself look pretty older.
Yeah, got a disguise kit, proficient in it.
All right, so yep, go for it. Good old deception with advantage. Performance. Yep, 13. Fair enough. Like from a first glance, you're not going to draw the eye of anyone. You sort of look like an old learned individual.
Just
maybe
a bit kooky too, just for the fun.
Yep. If they pry a bit further, you feel like it might fall apart, but we'll see how you go. All right, so you make your way up to the Grand Library. Outside its steps are these giant marble statues of wizards, hands stretched up to the sky, another holding a book. You see a lot of people coming in and out. This seems to be a very public space. Entering in, you see this building is mostly a huge atrium in the middle, just books upon books stacked up with reading desks set up, leading off in different areas, like different little rooms and whatnot, full of other books or scrolls or other materials to be read. The foot traffic in here is fairly thick. Like people from all over Myrtle are coming to learn. You see some well-to-do people, doing research or having a nice time just sitting and reading books and tomes. You see some other poorer individuals bringing their children here to teach them to read as well. It is free to the public and anyone can enter. You do see a few people walking around, well dressed, little badges on, signifying they are staff, going around helping someone. As soon as you walk in, you see a young girl, long red hair tied back, well dressed with the pin on. She comes up. She's like, "Oh, hello, welcome to the Great Library of Myrtle. Is there anything you are looking for in particular?"
Yes. I have been sent to gather some information for my most noble master, and I will start going through some of my pockets and just go through trying to find some information. I will just pretty much drop a whole bunch of random knickknacks and not be able to find it, and then go on the floor. Sorry.
It's okay. And she bends down and picks up like some of the things you've dropped.
Mm-hmm. I am here for. I need to do some study. My master wants some information on boats or ships.
We have a very extensive section on the building of boats, on the piloting of boats, on the history of ships, and
he is a most learned man, and would require to get information on the ability to pilot a boat. And then I'm just really confused at my own words. As well as the building and maintenance on them.
Oh, so just a basic guide on boatswains and captaining and navigation and which. Does your master live in the city or?
Yes, in one of the big places.
Oh, then he would obviously have his own account set up with the library in regards to borrowing these books. That should be easy enough to set up. What is your master's name?
Do I recall any of the names that may have been put in any of those nobles that were in the courtroom? Preferably one of the dead ones. It's only been recent, so I assume you wouldn't heard of it.
All right, make a history check.
That's like history. I don't make very many history checks, so I don't know where the hell they are.
You know me, I've got +9 to history.
You're not there. Oh, 18. All right, so you're sitting there and you're thinking, and you remember just faintly hearing one of the guards speak about one of the men that got brutally ripped to shreds, that it was Reginald Fairfire.
So yeah, I'll just say, Master Reginald. Reginald sent me here.
And she goes through and pulls out the records. He's like, oh yes, Reginald Fairfire. He is a very active member of the library. It seems here he already has a few books checked out, but there is always room for a few more. He does need to return some of these books. It seems that he quite enjoys some from our adult section, by the sounds of it. Those books need to return by the end of the week, but I am more than happy to supply you with any other books you need in regards to sailing. Is he planning to buy a yacht?
Master Reginald doesn't tell me his financial plans. I am a simple scholar. I'll hand her a gold piece for the late fees.
Oh, that is not necessary, but thank you. This way.
As she reaches across as well to grab it, I can't lower my voice, but I'm just going to do it in a whisper. Master Reginald also requires additional nighttime tomes. However, his personal ones that you mentioned previously in the starter are not quite fulfilling his needs. He is looking for something specifically to do with the arcane.
Okay. In the
pretty much.
same genre of books he's been checking out. She gives you like this look.
No, more information or horror stories, something like that. I'm essentially looking like just as a DM. From what I'm actually looking for is stuff to do with boats. Yep, that I'm 100% after that, but also after kind of anything that would be history on deals with devils. That's what I'm after. I'm not saying that in character, but I mean, want that section.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say with the starter, we'll be here for a while.
I thought I'd do something fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, she takes you off into the nautical section. She brings you out a few books on like the upkeep of ships and a navigational charts and whatnot, and also just the more basics of piloting and navigating. All seem to be written by all the one author, one Gil Finewind. You get that, and then she provides you with what seems to be forgot the word. A volume that is full of the history of devils and the layers of hell and the princes and whatnot that preside over them.
Mm-hmm.
And historical dealings they've taken in the mundane world. And she's like, there's four books for your master. Again, 2 weeks. When that 2 weeks is up, he needs to bring them back, or late fees will fly. He all knows this. Thank you so much for your patronage, and we hope to be able to serve you again soon. Please send our condolences and love to Master Reginald.
I'm going to go for one more just for the muck around bit.
Yeah.
Also, Master Reginald has, and I look very abashed and very ashamed, has asked me to gather one more book for the aforementioned genre, and look for an adult book, specifically with older, like lemon party type of shit.
Just you find what seems to be this world's rendition of the Seven Dwarfs, but there's no Snow White.
Okay. Beautiful. I'll take those.
Sorry, how do I type that in the notes? Like, dwarf gangbang?
This is going downhill.
It's a gem party instead of a lemon party.
Gem party. Jeez. All right. So you've got your books. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
There is, but like while I was walking through, while I was in, actually no, I don't want to steal. I'm just going to grab those books. Those are mainly my own personal reading.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Would I be able to sit down and pretend like we'll read a little bit in a quiet corner of the library?
Indeed. Like you can settle yourself down for the next few hours, read through. Yeah, and you go through the finer points of.
I'm gonna just I want to read, like, probably during a long rest. I want to start reading these things. I'm doing something very specific.
Okay. Yep.
While I'm sitting in the corner, can I try and use my disguise kit to get the Seven Dwarfs book and disguise it as an old spell book that would look interesting to Molazar?
Make a performance check, my friend.
Oh, can it be deception, please?
I'll give you a deception. Go for it.
Beautiful.
What do we get?
23.
You go looking around. You find another volume on the history of the dark arts, say, and you manage to covertly peel the cover off that book and place it over the front of this other one.
Sweet.
Nice and easy.
All right, I'm done with the library now.
Excellent. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in town before they head back to the meeting place?
There was one or two other things I wanted to do while I was on the way, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. Of course you can.
So I don't know whether it would be in the marketplace or the blacksmith, but I do want to go looking for some improved armor that may also be useful on a boat. So towards either the blacksmith or number 12 or number 5, and because I want to make my way towards the harbour as well, because I've got 2 things I want to do.
Well, you're very close to the harbour, so you can head down to the markets, down to 5. You still dressed as an old crazy man?
No, I'm actually. Can I try and redisguise? Actually, yeah, I'll try and redisguise myself just as kind of like a lower socioeconomic, just a general patron, not too low, but just Aladdin, but a little bit fancier.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, yeah,
it's called Pover, mate.
But specifically with looking for work written in thieves' cant on the corner of my cloak, jacket, shirt, whatever you want.
Looking for work.
Yes.
All right. So you're making your way through the markets, looking around. The markets are full of fresh fruits and fish. The markets are more, just things coming in from the sea, or
no, like leather workers, or
you see a few leather workers, but they're more of like how when you go to a market, they set up a stall and direct you to their main store. So you've got a few leather workers in town going, oh, we can make armor out of pretty much any leather you bring us. As you're walking through the market, roll a perception check for me.
15.
15. All right, excellent. You're walking around. It's pretty packed here. You see a lot of other people, buying up fruits and vegetables and fish and shellfish and whatnot. And you've been bumped into fairly often. And then one guy just full on runs into you. Oh, sorry, friend. Busy day at the markets today, isn't it?
Okay. I'll quickly, knowing the type of bumping in and things that go in there, I'll quickly pat the side of my pockets, make sure I haven't been robbed, but say, no problem. Slowly and taking 3 times as long to say it.
Yeah. One of your guns is missing. This guy's like, sorry, mate, and goes into the crowd.
Oh, have I been able to catch him or get the?
Do you want to follow him?
I was going to say, can I try and use my reaction to rob him back?
You can definitely try. Make a sleight of hand check.
12.
As he's done that, and you've tried to do the same, you notice your gun's missing, but the thing you lift off him is a small piece of parchment, and you open it up, and in the thieves' cant it says, "Follow."
Yep, beautiful. I'll follow.
Yep. So you keep at a distance. You see him moving through the crowd, and he goes more
just
towards.
Quickly.
Yeah.
with my passive perception, I'd be looking for any type of setup.
What's your passive perception again?
21.
21. As you're looking around, you can see other individuals up against the wall, keeping an eye on him, and then they eye you. Sly nod. You see a few other people. They're all doing things. A few market stalls, giving you the same look. A few hand gestures you're used to. As he leads you out into the dock, into the alley, and you see the man walking along nonchalantly, and he walks into a warehouse. Leaves the door ajar.
Okay. How far am I away from the warehouse?
A few meters. Like you've been keeping pace with him.
Is there any other entrance other than that direct entrance?
Not that you can see.
I'll go in.
All right.
Yeah.
You go in. It's pretty dark in. You're walking the door. And then you feel the familiar press of your own gun to your head. And you hear a voice go, pretty brazen walking around with that on your sleeve.
It was a on the sleeve. I'll just say I'm a simple man, looking to make his way in the world.
You feel the gun get removed, the door close, and some lights come on. And inside you see a whole group of people all lounging around in this empty warehouse with the same guy with your gun. He flings it around, passes you the butt of it. That's a nice piece. You don't see many with these. You hear a voice over in the corner. Except if they're willow fire.
Do I recognize the voice or the person?
No, you're looking around. These are all from various ages. You see a few children dressed in rags. You see some older people, some younger people, and they're like, another voice pops up. She's like, "What's a willow fire doing in town? I thought your kind stuck to the roads."
I'll say they say there's no honor among thieves, but what Zardo was doing was past honorable. He's dead.
You hear the murmur through the group. He's like, "I call bullshit," says one of the older. "That Zardoz, he's a fucking animal. Nothing could have put him down. Who the fuck killed him?"
I actually don't think it was me, but me and mine.
It was you.
Oh, was me? Oh. Oh yeah, I did. But I believe I took some trophies from him anyway. So
you hear more murmurs around the group, and you hear a clap coming from the corner, and out walks a very well-dressed woman, hair slicked back, and she's like, "Well, apparently we're here with thief royalty then. What's your name then, son?"
Damon Downstride.
"Heard about you. You're on these flyers that have been passed around everywhere. Apparently you've got an owlbear you keep as a pet."
Yeah, very smart, very wise. If you got anything that ails you, he'll fix you up. And I just laugh, smiling, and I'll paper airplane a little flyer over it all.
It hits her in the face. "We've got heaps of these. They've been handed out like crazy. Apparently people at Black Moss Keep are printing these out and sending them around the world. You're a bit of a celebrity now." "How's that work for a thief, knowing his face has been seen by everyone?"
Good thief doesn't let his face be seen, but an even better thief hides in plain sight.
"You're a very smart boy there. They call me Nancy. Obviously not my real name, but that's what you can call me. I run this little shindig here." It's a bit of that old fairy tale type, rob from the rich, give to the poor. Just so happens a lot of us have been pretty poor, and you hear a bit of a giggle from all the kids. But you're looking for work. Isn't your type, more into the old stabbing dragons in the nutsack and stuff?
There's a lot of different information. Work, boat, alliance.
Boat? What do you need a boat for?
I'm just going to straight out and say it while I'm here. What's your relationship with the Pirate King?
You hear hushed tones, and she's like, he seems like the alright sort. Water thief, only stealing from sorry about that, someone came up. Water thief, robbing from trade ships. Not really hitting civilians. Seems like he has a code of honor, that one. Not much is known about him. He's just popped up out of thin air.
Inside check.
Yep, go for it.
$21.
She has no reason to lie to you. You seem like she's a pretty honourable sort. She's seen what you're capable of and is being truthful.
Yep. All right, I'll say from the beginning, you say you've been quite poor, and does it look like it's an affluent thieves' den?
In here, this seems like an absolutely empty warehouse, save for a couple of boxes people are sitting on.
I'll say the rich and the noble in this city are well protected by the guard. I've been given a task to investigate the Pirate King, and best people to steal from are the rich.
Indeed.
Looking for a crew.
Might be able to help you with that. We've got a few contacts. I heard they were looking for more to join this pirate fleet. Maybe be safer for you if you head out there pretending you're the new recruits.
You catch on quick, hide in plain sight, and I'll wink it up.
Well, I have a few that were shortlisted to me. She goes through her notes. Here we are. There are two of them out in the docks. Fairly good people. You got Captain Kale. He's one of those horny tiefling kids. Seems like a nice fella. Pilots the Kraken's Fury. Scary name for a shitty ship.
Mm-hmm.
He was asked to go out and join. He's been in two minds. Doesn't like to get involved in, politics. But you also got Captain Althea of the Siren's Call. Young woman, started out doing, privateering, keeping trade safe against some of the old renegade Cotieren ships down to the south, Skilled sailors, skilled fighters. She was asked for especially. They both cost money. She's more expensive than old Captain Kale. It's up to what you want to spend.
And
Crew comes with them. Keep you safe. So, as safe as you can. Sail in the seas out there. It's all full of dangers. We've heard tales of dragon turtles and Sawagan coming up out of the water to, steal people, along with the pirates. This is why these nobles want to stop them. One problem they can control, instead of nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. I can put in a good word with both of them for you, Mr. Downstride.
I'll say that'd be advantageous.
Excellent.
In a quiet manner.
Of course. So remember, nothing's for free though.
I'll nimbly roll a platinum around my hand and place it in a palm, and I'll be like, for your trouble. And I'll place another platinum in a palm and be like, for your discretion.
You're a good man, Mr. Downstride. Glad to hear the Willow Fire is burnt out.
Yes, well, with many holes in there, there's many holes to fill. There's also opportunity within this city as a little bit of courtesy information back from you if you haven't heard of the events recently.
Oh? And what is this?
There was I'll just say, I've heard there was a few passings of some previously impenetrable patrons. Might be worth your crew looking into.
It's easier to rob an estate that has no one to look after it.
Yes. I unfortunately don't have the time. I will grab something and I'll write down thieves can't kind of thing, my own personal insignia, and say, if you ever need to find me around this city, look for this. Is there a way that I can find you if we need to speak again?
She laughs and she looks at the young children. Just look for the rats. And you see these little kids all like dressed in rags and whatnot. But you can see there. You used to do this when you were younger too. The old street urchin turned thief. You can see they're very switched on. So, we'll guide you, Mr. Downstride. Don't you worry.
Beautiful. And how many of them are there, roughly?
In here, you see about 30 individuals.
Like kids specifically.
Oh, kids? Maybe about 7, 8.
Yeah, I'll give them a couple of copper each.
Yeah, the kids are like, thanks. And the last kid's like, a copper? Come on, mate. I could probably lift your whole bag off you if you let me.
Okay. No, I'll just I'll say to him, if you can catch it before I can, you can have the silver. And I'll get a silver and I'll just flip it in the air and I'll just see how quick he is.
All right, just roll me a sleight of hand.
I'm going to let him catch it if he looks like he's nimble.
Yep, go for it.
$26.
26. You throw it, and he tries to react, and it's like you just grabbed it like just as it hit his hand. He's like, "You're fast."
And I'll say, keep practicing. And I'll give him a wink, and I'll leave.
And the other kid's like, "Oh." He's like, "I'm gonna get as fast as him one day. Don't you worry, kid."
I'm just going to write in the notes that I swindle's child.
I still gave him a couple of copper, just like the rest of the children.
All right, you are now fully acquainted with the Myrtle Thieves Guild.
Beautiful. Okay. Do I have to? Should I check? I'm just going to check my belongings again as I leave.
No, everything's there. You know the one golden rule: you don't steal from thieves.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm asking them to. But yeah, let's go.
Old Nancy, she
yeah.
tells you, give us a day. Come down the docks and take your pick tomorrow. I'll put in the word.
Beautiful. And I will exit and make my way back towards the group so I don't do 4,000 things in the city.
Excellent. All right. As you all finish up with your lovely dinners or palm readings or stealing from the library, you make your way back to the Mithelvaran estate. Now, Maggie, what would you like to do now? Because this is what you originally wanted to do before you got sidetracked into Dan stuff.
I don't know. Should I go see my guild, or am I like dirty with them because they spoke against me in court?
Well, you now know that the guildmaster was ripped asunder by demons.
Yeah, fair point. I might go check up on him.
All right, so
I have no idea what that is in the city.
it's fairly late now because you remember you had dinner with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. Maybe I'll do that another time.
Maybe in the morning. Like you walk past the guild hall and you see it's all shut down for the night.
Yeah,
Bring you
okay.
back.
I'll just head home then.
Oh, good.
To like parents' house.
You're coming through on Jacob's microphone as well, I think. When you speak.
Jacob, do you have your audio coming through your laptop or through your headphones? Don't just mute yourself. Okay.
No, his microphone's. It's all good. We're still working this shit out. It's all good. So as you head back to your house, you're just going in with the whole group. Oh, also you don't have your owlbear, by the way.
Oh, where's Barry? What do you mean? Who's keeping an eye on Barry?
Yeah, wasn't he? Did he come with us?
Yeah, he was there. He was taken by the guards.
Oh fuck, we gotta get Barry back.
Okay, I'm probably gonna start. What do we do?
Yeah, that you can go collect Barry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Just
like,
throw some
I'm
gold
gonna
at
go
them, they'll
get
be
back
right.
my baby.
All right. Yeah, the
Just
barracks
like
is quite
name
close.
drop my family.
No, the barracks is quite close. As you get there, you see a couple of Violet Guard, like scared out of their mind, as there's just an owlbear sat in a cell, just sitting there chilling.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up and find Total and go, where's the key? Get Barry out of here. I'm looking for my owlbear.
We can't just let this animal loose. What are you on about? It's an owlbear. God train those things.
Is he by himself or are we with him?
Did you all go to collect Barry?
I'll just say I went with him. Can I just flash the family seal at him?
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, look, we can look after it. It's all good.
He
have a scroll.
Lets Barry out. Barry just gives him the dirtiest look. And you got your owlbear back.
Okay.
It's just nice.
Let's escort Barry back to my parents' house. I'll be fine. They'll deal with it.
Fair enough. All right, you get back to your estate again, and just waltz on in. Sure thing. Here are your parents just sitting in the main foyer, just waiting for your return. They step up, Alana, and they rush and give you a hug, and they're like, "We're so sorry. We didn't realize we weren't in our own minds. We would never have done that."
Okay, so the betrayal thing was the demons. That wasn't you, because that was pretty brutal.
We have no knowledge from maybe 2 days ago. I remember the King's men coming to see us, but then after that, nothing.
Oh, good. It was demons. We sorted it. Water under the bridge. Can I keep an owlbear here for a few days, and also 5 other people?
They just look at you guys just standing in the doorway. They're
like, hello.
If we could,
yeah,
definitely, darling. Your friends are more than welcome.
Thank you.
We might have to put the owlbear in the stable. So,
Yeah, just give him some meat or something. Maybe move the horses because he might eat one otherwise.
Oh dear. Right, we'll get the staff onto it. And you see,
unless you want to do like an insurance thing, but
you
yeah,
see your father rush off to go sort that out, like in a huff, like.
Barry's very well behaved. He's a cleric.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But like, he's been in prison. He'll be hungry. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was resolved a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So that works out quite well.
They're just like so far up your ass trying to apologize. It's not funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna milk this for all possible. I'm treating it like it's my family. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just be like, hey, look, you guys know anything about like a pirate king?
Only what we've heard in the papers.
Is there no like diplomatic relations anywhere or anything?
No, not with pirates. Like, this fellow is the meanest of the mean. Killing innocents, sinking ships for the sake of it. Just terrorizing.
And do you know what sort of charm was used on you to possess you or whatever with the demons?
Your father returns out after sorting stables. And, well, it must have been powerful. You know, our innate ability to counter it. It just flew straight over it.
And it was the Kingsman that came up to you?
Oh, indeed. Or the prosecutor. His name, I forgot. It's been that long.
It's fine.
Yeah, he came to speak to us about your whereabouts, and next thing we know, we woke up. There was blood on the floor, and you were there setting the whole place on fire.
Understandable. Okay, all good. Does anyone else have some input about this? Because I have had a long week, so anyone got any questions? Anything dodgy? Do we know anything about demon possession? I've never really dealt with demon possession.
Well, has that lawyer that turned into a demon, has he been around there all the time? Like, is he a well-known person, or he come to the town recently?
Oh, he's been around for years and years.
Okay.
He was a very well-respected man within the community. And then this seems very highly out of character.
Yeah, turning into a demon usually is.
Indeed. Now come. Would you guys like to have some food, some drink? Have any of you ate yet, or?
Yeah, can we just get as much food as possible and alcohol?
Are you still hungry?
Oh my god, so much alcohol.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
She's just milking it, and they look at each other. Like, come, we'll set up the dining hall. We'll have some food set up for everyone.
Can we get that really nice, like 400-year-old elven wine? Because I avoided court recently, so I think that's a celebration.
You see the parents just
like
look at each other like
stuff. Because that's what good parents would do, is they would celebrate with their child.
I'll go get it, and your mother walks off to the cellar.
Alright guys,
Please,
what do we
Alana,
want?
we're
Because
trying
if we
to
need anything
apologise.
now, it's the time to ask.
Yagner's feeling very awkward about this as being a parent and going, oh, this is highly uncomfortable.
You all sit down, food is brought, the wine
Hold
is
on, I'm
poured.
grown.
And
I don't know what elven wine tastes like, but I assume it's good.
it is very nice. Especially 400-year-old wine. Woo.
Like Jacob's dream.
Alright, you spend the evening chatting away,
Yeah,
having a
just
nice
chill.
meal. If there isn't anything else you'd like to do, you can retire to your rooms. Guest rooms have been set up in the house.
I have my old bedroom.
Yes, you have your old bedroom. It has been thoroughly cleaned.
That's alright. I'll play around with it overnight.
You have an attic. or a
We have
crawl space.
Yeah, we've got an attic.
Yeah, perfectly fine guest rooms.
He likes attics. Don't you want? I want him to be comfortable. Give him an attic.
We can possibly put a bed into the attic if you wish.
No,
Thank you.
you don't need the bed. Just a
What
quick
about
sidebar.
like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are your parents wizards, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do anything bad to them, or I'll spill the beans on your little secret.
Oh,
No, I wasn't gonna do that.
and
Wait, would they know of Molgazar actually?
They know he's a necromancer because he
But they
raised the dead in the middle of the courthouse.
oh,
They
but
don't
like
know-
he's a cool one.
He doesn't. They don't know of him
Personally, okay.
personally. No.
Cool. I'll just bet. Look, this is just some hobo that's good at magic that we found.
Oh, very well. Where did you learn, Molazar? Where were you trained?
He found a spell book in a trash can. His name is Molzor.
Molzor. No, I trained at the Magisterium
Oh,
because I shudder in disbelief that I said that.
well, they haven't trained in necromancy since. Anyway,
Yes.
Anyway, it's all
Can I learn necromancy, guys? By the way, parents.
good. They look at each other like, Alana,
No, I'm just pushing it now because I'm being shit.
just your father, just head in his hands. Just, Alana, we're trying to apologize.
I did learn fireball though. I
teach her,
thought you'd be
though.
happy with that.
I thought you were more into this tinkering business. If you wish to be a wizard.
No,
more than-
I like the tinkering.
Your mother speaks up. She's like, it's actually quite impressive.
Thank you. It's secretly inside. I'm very excited. I've got parental validation,
Yeah.
both as a person and a character.
Your father's like, yes, like that fireball you set off. But I haven't seen that done in that regard with a device ever.
Thank you. I'm thinking if we can adapt it so that it stays on fire, like a phosphorus fire.
Maybe delayed blast. That'd be interesting.
Like, yeah, delayed blast.
But maybe the gas that makes people, drown in their own juices is a bit much, dear.
It's only for bad guys.
Well, I originally thought you did it to a child until it turned into a little flappy thing.
No, we don't. We just do it to other necromancers, but not this necromancer. He's cool. He's like your friendly neighborhood necromancer. But the neighborhood's made out of dead people.
I'm giving you the side eye right now.
I'm digging the hole very deep.
Walter got
Ironically.
exploded, didn't he?
Oh, Walter.
Yeah, I believe he
Uh,
got thing, and Dan
so.
hasn't had a chance to ritual summon him
I
again
haven't
yet.
brought him back yet.
No.
I can make a homunculus. Does that count for anything?
You put Walter inside the homunculus.
Oh my god.
Actually, we could do that,
Eternal
Dan.
Walter. I don't even know what a homunculus is. I
Don't
need to look it up.
fuse things together, no.
It's a construct. It's got 13 AC and 16 hit points. And it can fly. We could do this, Dan.
Give Walter an Iron Man
What?
suit.
Yeah, and then he can just like drop minions on everyone
It
as
can
he
also
flies around.
It can channel touch spells as well.
Well, so can Walter. It might be a bit much. So,
I
yeah,
think we can do it.
the family dinner goes well. You're all settled down in your own rooms or attic, unless, sorry,
Oh,
you're muted.
I know.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
not
I
my
was doing it. I was just waiting for the feedback.
Oh, good.
So before we go to bed, I'll gather the group away from Alana's parents, tell them a little bit about my adventures in the, that I went to the library, gathered some information to possibly learn how to pilot a boat,
Yeah.
and as well as
I get his maritime license.
as well as the conversation with the Thieves Guild. And
Just
I can't
telling
remember
them straight up, Nancy. That's all you know.
No, but like
Robin Hood.
the other captains. And
The captains.
Yeah.
Captain Althea and Captain Kale.
Yeah, so just say that we might have a possible lead if we need a seafaring vessel. Like it wasn't a quiet mission; it was a fact-finding mission for the group. And the other thing I will, of course, I'll pull out. While I was at the library, I did manage to sneak into the restricted section, and what was it called? Like the Stomach of Death, the Book of Death. I'm going to give that to Malzar in its disguised form, and so from what I gather, it can only be opened between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. Use it well. I'm going to give Malzar the spell book.
Is it like? Is this the like dwarf
Yes, it
gay
is.
porn
Yes,
gangbang?
it is. Yes, it is. Quite well,
Okay.
quite well disguised
Do you
as an
do
actual.
anything, Molazar?
Well, I was actually going to ask the parents for a wizardry read tonight, so I guess this will suffice.
Oh, I'll tell the group that me and Molzar had a nice quiet dinner together. We ate quietly, and we
It was
hung
very
out,
quiet. Yes.
and that was our bonding time.
Yes.
And that's it.
It's good to see you making friends roughly your same age. As they look at Molazar.
I'm back.
Okay, so anything else anyone wants to do?
Oh, actually, during my long rest, Kyle,
Yeah.
can I make
Yes.
an infusion?
Oh God, what are you making now?
Question.
Yeah.
I
Also
actually
too.
can't remember what I have saved right now. Give me 2 seconds. I have about
You-
14 options. Sorry. you
I
go.
am definitely reading this book before I go to bed, or at
Alright.
least opening to the page.
We'll do that. So, okay. So you open the book up as you nestle in. You're like, yes, some perfect reading. As you start reading the first pages, it just devolves into degeneracy, and you just sigh.
That bastard. I'm going to have to get him in the morning.
In my mind, like the first 2 or 3, like the introductory pages and the glossary are still a legit spell book, so he gets into it enough.
Yeah, I'm just saying you put enough in there, and he's going through, and he's like getting into it. Then suddenly, just God,
Such a waste of time, but that was fun.
it's always good. It's just you two fucking with each other, and I love it.
Constant. It's just
Can I make
constant.
a
What do you want to make?
Harry app of wound closure?
Oh. So tinkering around in your room, you find an old necklace that you and one of your childhood friends made together. Like your first foray into making like jewelry with your tools, and it's pretty.
Actually, I have tools
Huge.
to make jewels if I need to,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can make it pretty.
But yeah, you just think so. You've made it up, and you've then imbued the magic into it via the way you do with your explosives, and you have made a periap of rune closure.
Thank you. For reference, everyone, I'm gonna wear it. It's attuned to me. That's all good. Essentially, if I go down, it stabilizes me.
Perfect.
All right.
Just,
So you don't have to make death throws.
so I've got a question about something. We've got that deal with one of the devils about the eyes.
Yeah.
We had that whole thing. How many eyes do we owe again?
80 eyes.
80 eyes.
yeah.
10. We use the people who died as the casualties from the demons. Use their eyes.
How are you going to get their eyes?
We'd have to do Sorry, real quickly, Kyle. Apparently, whenever I roll a hit die to regain hit points, it also doubles the number of HP it restores.
Oh, perfect.
Just had, yeah.
Yeah, no, so you can make them. They're your
Anyway.
infusions, party class. Yeah, so you know that those nobles, what was left of them, was gathered up and taken away
Okay.
to
Another
where
time
you
though,
don't know.
but still, yeah, we'll probably need like a little counter somewhere saying 80 eyes. Remove it each time we take some.
Yeah, I'll keep eye counter going. Currently 0.
Currently 0 eyes.
Every session, I'll just update the eye counter.
That's what I'll be doing. Spending my night, like a long rest, but I'll be getting a fair chunk of reading into the Deals with the Devil book that I borrowed from the library.
All right, well,
and seeing if I can get any information anyway out, and it just seeing what I can gather.
Make just a straight intelligence check. We'll see how that goes. 4.
That's 4. But before I do anything, I will use my new feat and expand a use of lucky.
All right. Roll again.
I thought you'd hate lucky on, did I, Kyle?
Of course, this bastard took lucky. 12? 12
He asked me which one to take.
12's decent enough. Reading through the book, it tells of stories of men that have sold their souls to demons and devils and eldritch lords and whatnot. A lot of warlocks have made their name serving a lord, selling their souls. Noble people have made deals to become more powerful than ever, but in all of these regards, especially with devils, deals made with devils are not what they seem. They change into a word or an aspect or a term. The person that asks for the deal say, I want to be the richest man in the world. And then suddenly he's got a farm full of cows that he has to maintain. And if they die, then that's it. But that still made him rich.
Kyle, you underestimate the power of a country cow market.
But that's the thing. It's the full-on monkey's paw. And reading that, thinking about what you asked for, 80 eyes. How can he manipulate that?
Could still be attached to people.
And was there any history of anything with Asmodeus, I think it is?
Asmodeus?
Asmodeus?
It doesn't matter. I'd say it as Asmodeus. Steve said Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
I get
Asmodeus.
Thank you.
Planet of the Apes, so good. Yeah. Out of all the devils of the 9 hells, he is the strongest. He is the one above or below, how you want to look at it, all of them. Ruling from the final layer, making deals with greedy mortals. He is the Lord of Lies.
Dope.
One to not be trusted.
What was the deal? It wasn't the deal to save Karoo.
Yes.
Okay. Wait.
For him to release her soul to bring her back.
And then she left.
Oh well, it worked. She did well. It's
good for the story. It's okay. Can I just say I tinker with my gun a bit because I got new cantrips? So.
Yeah, of course. All right. You'll wake up refreshed, long rest in the morning. So anything you regain, you regain. Is there anything you'd like to do on this lovely morning today together?
Together? Yes. I want to see if I if I woke up before Moles are,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wait just near his door for when he opens it. And of my very limited abilities or spells, I do know how to make minor illusions. So I want to make.
Well, here's the thing. Let's work out who wakes up first. Just roll a d20, both of you, and whoever got the highest is the first one up. Hey!
Oh,
So Molazar.
Malzahar.
That was your night, mate.
So Molazar, the old adage of you waking up at the crack of dawn as an old man is still encrusted in your new teenage form. As you wake up in the morning, what are you going to do?
The old man prostate lives on.
Okay. Right, I'll be quick out of bed because I know that time is of the essence. I'm going to get out of my room and head towards Deadeye's room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get into his room unnoticed?
I wouldn't think any of the doors would be locked in the house, would you? I would
Nah.
think
I
none.
don't
Where's
think
the
so.
vigil? Where
Deadeye,
is-
would you have locked your door before you went to bed?
I didn't say so. So I'm all for the rule of fucking with each other. So,
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right, and I'm just going to hide and wait under his bed.
So, just make a stealth check as Molazar sneaking into his room.
remember, I've got a passive perception of 21.
But you're also
Yeah, actually.
asleep. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's also asleep.
Right,
So
a 12.
I'm going to give anything over a 10 the go ahead. Because you're asleep. Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, manage to sneak in. You you hit a creaky floorboard. You're like, shit. Nah, he's still out. He stayed up late reading those books, so he's out cold. And you get under the bed and you play the waiting game. Deadeye, you come to in the morning and you, shit, is he up yet? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, my original idea was to kind of get up to go see if he would be awake, not thinking that there would be anything in my room. So that's what I'll go
it's
with.
exactly.
I
As
would
he
just.
tries to go out the door, I'm going to mage hand to slam it shut.
Yeah. Right in your face. Alright?
Do I get any inkling that it could be, or am I just thinking that's the wind?
Roll an insight check. Yes, you just woke up, you're in a daze, you're like, run out. Let's go. Let's see.
17.
17? He's around here somewhere. What are you doing, Molza?
Did you want to roll a deception check or something, Malzar? Or what was that?
We'll give it a go, but it's going to be low.
7.
A 7.
So he suspects you're
Well, you
around here
definitely know
somewhere.
it's me.
Yeah.
With the book, was there any like distinct pages that stood out that were quite obscene?
You have quite a vivid vision of all these 7 dwarves in like a hot tub they've set up, doing the most
Oh, for fuck's sake.
stupidest shit you could ever thought of.
Look, the only thing I can think of doing is mage handing the book open to that page and just like putting it right in his face
There's a little
as
picture of
the
it as
book
well.
slides out of the pardon?
There's like a picture of it as well. So you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
slam
yeah,
it in
yeah.
his face.
As the
I
book
think that
slides out from under the bed.
for fun,
It's
it should be a
straight-
pop. It should be a pop-up book just for fun.
As I
Yeah.
roll out from under the bed
It
going,
doesn't pop up
fuck
properly
did
though
you
because it's
give
kind of
me?
sticky.
Doesn't pop up. Doesn't pop up quickly because they're old.
Yep.
You might be into Midget's Deadeye, but I am not. So yeah,
Guys
I'm
are
out from under
5'2".
the bed now.
Just rolls out. Hi, how you doing?
You had me there, mate. I actually wanted to do some study last night. I thought you gave me some good content, but yes, you got me good.
I'll just feel like I'll just apologize. Like all a bit of fun. We had a rough night beforehand, and I don't know. I just I thought you may be in a younger body, but the age is just a number, and yours has changed a bit. Anyway, I'll just like skip on down to breakfast with that burned in my image for the rest of the day. So I'm
in your head.
Slightly traumatized, roll disadvantage.
Yes.
All right, you all go down. The Mythal Varans have set up a beautiful breakfast for you all. You'll sit down and eat and have a nice little chat. What do you want to do with today?
Should we check out the harbour sort of area where all that stuff was, where they were hiring for pirates? Or do people want to do things?
Did you still want to go to the guild? You didn't
Oh
get to
yeah, I
do
should
that
probably
yesterday?
go. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I should probably go to the guild.
All right. So you'll get your stuff together and head down towards the harbour to where the guild is situated, I believe. Walking past, you see there is a what would you call it? What do you call when everyone leaves those flowers and the lovely notes for when someone has passed away?
Memorial.
Yeah, memorial. That's the word. A memorial. God, it's late. A
Yeah,
memorial.
I'm at work.
Yeah, a memorial set up at the front of the guild hall with a big, beautiful painted picture of the old guildmaster that got ripped apart, sitting above it
Oh
all.
fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh, I liked him.
you see
Poor guy.
You see a few of your old guildmates there, laying reeds
Mhm.
and stuff, and when they see you, they just give you this look like, ugh, and then just try to like avoid you at all costs.
I'd be like, hey, I fixed that problem. I killed the demons. He is avenged.
You hear one of them yell back at you, he's like, there wouldn't have been a demon if you didn't come back.
Oh, go make your fucking kids' toys.
Like, you hear just like really fucking good kids to thank you.
Well, fuck the guild. Who's
Yeah.
next in line for the guild leader position, actually?
It's a elected role.
That's what I'm hoping I could swing that.
You swing the election.
Can I
Become the
pay him
guild
off?
leader.
I'm a rich person.
It's like
I have
throw money at
connections.
it. Everyone's making bombs now.
Actually,
Oh god, no! What have I fucking done?
we can, in an effort to prevent these sort of disasters happening within our safe community, more guns. I'm making the NRA.
If everyone has their own mustard gas bomb, only a good person with a mustard gas bomb can stop a bad person with a mustard gas bomb.
We need to give the kids bulletproof vests.
Put mustard gas bombs in every school.
Yeah, I'll give every child a personally attuned shield brooch to stop magic missiles hitting them.
Make a lantern great again.
Let's have nerve gas smoke detectors or something.
That's a good idea.
We all laugh in Australian. Anyway.
Serious? Can I rig this election?
You could try. It's not happening right this section.
Not right this. I'll come back to it, but like their funding is taking a hit. I'll personally fund them.
Oh my god, we can come back to that one definitely.
I want Supreme Court benefits.
Oh,
Challenge them all to the competition who can make the coolest thing, and then you won Guildmaster.
well, we'll find
I've got a
out.
cannon
Come
that
back.
heals people. They would love that.
A cannon that heals people shoots you back to life.
It's like Overwatch support players. You shoot and they heal.
Oh, good lord. All right. So moving down towards the docks, you see
I'm coming back to that.
the hustle and bustle of the morning here. Ships coming in and out, fish being unloaded and taken off to the markets, shipments coming in. You see a few ships docked at the piers here, and a few are a bit ways off, like docked out in the actual harbour. This mantle sits on a big, huge natural harbour, built onto like one side. The rest of it is just like grassland and everything, but this giant inlet is just full of ships. So what would you like to do?
Question.
Yes.
Would it be possible, seeing as I can summon X amount of undead,
Yeah.
to teach them how to sail a ship?
What, with the spell, what do they do? Do they just follow commands? Because if they can follow a command and say, Deadeye knows how to pilot a ship. Yeah.
Use bonus action to mentally command any creatures you made. Yeah.
I mean, I could add, if it's an ability check, I can add +5 for 5 of them.
You can command any or all of them at the same time.
Can I use my Force Ballista to like make wind go into
It
the
was just a
sail?
thought. I didn't know if we had a crew yet or not.
I had those leads on those things, but
you can
It was just-
certainly just buy a boat and crew it yourself. It'd be a little bit more expensive, but then
Can
you
I
own
build
your
a
own
boat?
Yes, you definitely could build a boat. It'll take you about a year.
Also, I don't even know if you know how to
I have no idea about boats.
drive a boat. Like, you
I
didn't
got some
tell us
tips
that you're reading
today.
a book, did you?
No, well, like if we're having a discussion, be like, I got some books on how to read, but I haven't read them yet though.
Okay.
We're just reading mechanically, like, oh, how do we do this?
Then you all realise, you're like, oh, there was one of us that actually, grew up as a sailor, and then she fucked off with Karoo.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, wait,
Our one boat.
I've got-
had this
I've got
all planned. You could have been a ship captain, but we
Kyle,
decided to have a baby.
how far away is the pirate's boat from here?
Like the pirates,
Yeah.
they are like a month's sail away. They are out in the like. As I
Because I
said
can
again,
give us a water walk that lasts for an hour, so we can just gun it. I can do that in haste,
yeah.
and we can just gun it.
A month's worth of running.
Fucking hell. Where would we sit at night time?
Wait a minute, Kyle. I have an idea.
oh god, what's happening?
Just give me a second. Could I cast rope trick over water?
I was just thinking about.
I don't know if you have enough spell slots to give everyone water walking for 12 hours straight a day, and then rope trick.
But what I can do is rope trick.
Like,
How many creatures does it target?
just get a boat, woman. Like,
I'm being creative.
feasibly, yes, you could do this. Would it be the most optimal way to do it? No.
No.
So what do we have? The discussion I had with
Just Alana going, I can make us all walk there.
the discussion I had with, was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Yes, they said she'd put in a good word with some captains. I can't remember exactly what it was. My brain doesn't work
Captain
today.
Althea and Captain Kale.
Yeah, but they're both pirates, or they're both like cruise for hire.
Cruise for hire, privateers. So the ones that get hired to just carry out work for.
Do you have the
random people.
distance in like kilometers?
Yeah, about 5,000 kilometers. Like, that's rough. Like, think of how big the Atlantic Ocean is along. Are you doing fucking math?
I'm just saying, fly goes for 10 minutes and you can go 60 feet. So it's like 60 feet per minute. And if I can do that.
You're going to run out of spell slots before you even hit the horizon, dude. If this was feasible, do you not think in a fantasy world some dickhead would have done it? You don't have enough spell slots. Trust. It is.
Why couldn't I be an arrow croaker? This would have been way better.
Jonathan!
Well, as a group, did we want to try and approach some of these privateers, or?
Yeah, I think that's best.
Yeah, let's go with your sources.
So what do we have? What do we have? There wasn't there one.
Okay,
Sorry,
Captain Kale and the Kraken's Fury. He is a male tiefling. And you got Captain Althea and the Siren's Call. She's a female human. Captain Althea is a bit more expensive, but has a more seasoned crew. While Captain Kale would be cheaper, with a new crew put together quite recently. He's had good feedback, but not as experienced as the latter. And both have been requested to join this new pirate fleet, and they're umming and ahhing about it right now.
Is there any small islands on the way?
Not for a while. It is open.
Like, would we reach it within 24 hours?
No, not in this area. So
no, this one could have worked.
Okay, so you've heard of this new world. It's a large landmass filled with like uncharted jungles and animals that haven't been seen before.
So we're going to colonize and kill them.
You have seen one of the animals before.
An owlbear?
No, it was a very big albino lizard walked on two legs at the Magisterium that they had decided to, give teleportation powers because they're idiots.
Oh, the T-Rex.
The T-Rex.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, there have been tales of tribes of wood elves over there that are more beast in nature, being able to transform into hybrid forms like a werewolf, but slightly different to different animals. You've also heard that Elantra and both Koltaia have set up small colonies along the coast and now exploring further inland to this landmass to see what riches lie. And they've been shipping back a lot of gold, a lot of residuum, like magical residuum that they're finding. Yeah, it's a whole new world for them to explore and find, and yeah.
So we're like magical conquistadors.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm a big history buff, guys. If you haven't noticed, I like to base my stuff on.
Let's spread syphilis to all of the locals.
Well, the syphilis doesn't exist in this world because magic.
Oh, penicillin. Well, I'm out of ideas. I think that water breathing one would have worked, but whatever.
I'm out of ideas. And just the rest of you just point at the boats.
I want to imagine I'm surrounded by like pieces of paper.
I've done the math, guys, and then like boat.
Oh, sorry, my watch replied.
Well, so what is the group as a group? What do you think we should do?
Boat.
Should we approach one captain first over the other? Like what, from the information provided, do you want to approach one of those captains? Do you want to approach someone else?
I'd be happy with
Kale. But that's just me.
Yeah,
Who's
I'll go with that one.
Captain?
Captain Kale, the
Which is the more experienced one, isn't it?
No, he's
I
That's the more
believe that was the
nutritious
less
one.
experience.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, sorry, that's the one.
I think that means we can take advantage of them all.
That'd be a good start. I guess we could start there and work our way through them.
It's a good idea.
all right. Asking around town, easy enough for you, Deadeye, when you find some of the rats running around.
Yep.
They direct you to a sailor's bar.
Yep.
On the docks here, just no name on it, just dingy old box set up that you enter. It's just full of like crews and captains shacking up, having a meal, having a drink. So they don't have to use any provisions on their ship. Looking around, you do see off in one corner a blue-skinned tiefling. His horns come down in like a big curve. His head's been completely shaved. And he's sitting there having a chat with what looks to be maybe some of his crew.
Yeah. Should we go up and approach him then?
Is it all of us? Yes.
Yeah. I'd assume so.
All of us.
All of us and an owlbear.
I'm not being the first one though.
I'll go up and I can't remember his name again, but I'll just say
Kale.
Captain Kale.
He stops, he looks up, he's like, "Are you the one that asked for me?"
I've been directed to meet your acquaintance. Yes.
I heard through the grapevine you are looking for a captain and a crew, no?
Yes, captain of crew that would be interested in sailing the seas on a more dangerous but possibly lucrative voyage.
I like those words, dangerous and lucrative. It is both fun and puts money in the pockets of all the men here, yes? What is it exactly? I have heard the notions you want to take on the pirates.
I'll go. How shall I say? Take on. I'd like to liaise with them first, but primarily I need a ship that would remain loyal while under our patronage.
Hey, I will be loyal to you. You just pay us enough, hey? You pay the fee, I stick with you. If the pirate king offer more, maybe you have to pay a bit more. You know how it is. But
Yeah.
I'll get you there safely. At least. If we are not attacked on the way. Of course. But I suppose you are very well suited in that respect. And he looks back at this giant owlbear just sitting in the pub. You'll bring your pet with you everywhere? Hey, nobody will fuck with you, yeah?
And are your crew able fighters and sailors?
Fighters? No. No fighters. That's your job. Sailors? Yes. We have been doing discreet deliveries up and down the coast. Mainly out of Cotito here, of course, eh? We'll keep you safe, at least. You keep us safe, at least, yes?
And do you have any direct loyalties to anyone to do with the pirate fleet or perhaps the Coltirians? And I'll look at him sharply at that one.
I have my loyalty to the person that pays me the most, no? You'll pay me? You've got my loyalty.
Have they been to the place that we're going to?
No, they have not left yet. They were umming and ahhing about joining.
Never have. So they haven't been to that location before.
No. We have to stick to the coast. Or we can travel in open sea. I have gone out deep quite before. I have the chance to go out there. But haven't made the trip yet myself, no.
And would you be willing to join the fleet under our patronage?
Well, if the pay is good, and we don't have to do much of the fighting, and that sticks with you lot, then definitely.
And what's your? I suppose what's your rate?
My rate, you pay me 300 gold pieces per day. Not per day. 300 gold pieces for 120 days. I think it is fair.
Rest of the group.
It's better than you're going to get everywhere else. They charge on 30 or
I'm told
60 day
it.
contracts. No.
Pretty good. I mean, we don't know
No
what the other
qualms,
option
because if they try us, we'll just take the money back anyway.
Do we want to talk to the other one?
I'm kind of happy. Like, if they're happy, then I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty set with this. Like I said, it's a newer crew. We can, if anything goes wrong, probably easier, and they're not fighters. So yeah, not bad.
And the price was good. Sorry, I missed the price.
300 gold
300.
pieces for a 120 day contract.
Ooh.
And we'll be there for. Will we use 100 days?
That should cover your entire trip, roughly.
I mean, if everyone's happy
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah.
go shopping around, may as well.
Yeah.
Do we have a deal?
Why not?
Yep.
Yeah,
He stands up, spits in his hand, holds it out to you.
I'll spit in my hand. Oh
I
no, sorry.
also spit and shake.
done.
I want multiple people to go and
Just
shake his hand.
just-
yeah, yeah.
that big circle of hands hooked around each other.
I've never seen that before. When would you like to head off?
Is there anything we need to do before we go?
Might want to bring a few supplies, food for the journey,
That's probably an idea.
Potions.
potion.
Yeah, potions.
Yeah, we
I've
probably
got
should hit
some
an
potions.
apothecary.
I have
Yeah,
food
we
for
should
the crew, but you want to keep them in good spirits. I would suggest bringing a few barrels of rum or ale onto the boat. Keep them going good.
I can give them liters and liters of it. Actually,
What, are you a brewery or some shit?
kind of like on the go though. It's like a takeaway brewery.
I like you.
What's it called again? The
Chuck of alchemy.
alchemy drug or whatever.
Alchemy jug, yeah.
I think. Wait, let me just double check. I can make wine or beer. Is that okay?
You can make
can
wine.
Isn't it
full
like
gallon.
8 gallons of beer?
Take him the
8 gallons of beer.
Or is that the water? Sorry, we got to
It's
alchemy drug in.
4 gallons of beer.
That's still
4 gallons.
4 gallons of beer.
But we can make
Like-
8 gallons of fresh water if we run out. So that works if we're going off for a month.
There you go.
I mean,
Well, sorry.
no, I was going to say, I mean, if that's per day, I'm pretty sure that'll keep everyone happy.
Oh, we'll get some rum anyway. Sailors love rum.
Hey, is my homemade brew not good enough?
No, it's fantastic. Rum for special days, special
no.
occasions.
Do you want an alchemy jug IPA? Like,
I can bring the ship in and get it fitted to leave this afternoon if you wish to head off in a hurry. You'll gain your supplies and meet us at the pier, and we'll head off when you are ready.
Wait,
Done.
get
good?
ready.
Excellent.
Yeah, sounds
have
good.
you got Matthew McConaughey? He with you?
Wait,
He always has Rathu with him.
always. What's that?
Oh, I just think about him all the time. I just want to make sure he's
It's just in the
Right.
back of my
Always
mind.
with
He's
me.
like he's like fantasy Ratatouille to me. It's like,
If I don't have him, I can't do anything.
All
is
right.
he your magical?
Yeah,
he's
it's-
my
Oh,
spiritual
creature.
focus.
All right. So the ship has been chosen. You just have to get supplies and outfit it.
Yeah, so we're 60 gold each, guys. Split it all.
Done.
Yeah, easy.
Done. Easy.
Easy done.
I'll get rid of
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
gold.
All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight. We've done well. So when we pick up again, you can
Haven't we done well?
Get some supplies. And
supply
Yeah,
your ship
hit up.
out and head
Get
out
some
onto the sea, heading out to the new world in the colonies to face down some pirates.
Pretty
Sounds like
keen
fun.
for
Yeah.
some pirate
Let's
battles,
become king of the pirates.
God damn it.
pirate episodes.
King of the Pirates.
I'm gonna one
sick.
piece this shit.
One Piece.
I'll start using 3-sword style.
I just want to see you do
Wait.
that. Just try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Why not? Got
Four sword
athletics for
style.
it.
One in the mouth, one clenched in the ass cheeks. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, guys. Enough of that end of night banter. I got to edit this up and get it up, so we've got some videos. Well, thank you so again for watching. We'll be back again in a week. Well, hopefully, if people, can always make it. Jacob.
Oh,
One time.
One time.
One time.
Oof.
So good. So good. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shopping episodes. It's been quite fun. And we'll see you again in a week. Bye.
There's
See ya.